Hi, my name is Troy and I have a basketball game tomorrow. But it's cancelled. I am back. And today I'd like to show you my dearest possessions. I don't know if I would call them possessions because, they have three spirits. I am a plant mom. And I love my plants. I talk about them as if they were my children. They really are my children though. And today is the day that since spring is out, the season is that you water them every week. And today is that day that I water them. Most plant moms have got names for their plants. But I am that who forgets the names of her own children, so I'm a horrible mom, but I am still a good mom though. So today's challenge would be that I would rename my plants, give them proper names, and to help me as a mom not to forget my children's names. I will write them on the pots. I've got chalk things that writes on like glass. Let me see what they are. These are the chalk pens that I use. I have made some drawings on some pots before, but yeah, you can easily wipe them out with some water. Sometimes it won't help with just water. Sometimes I use alcohol. So now, let's start with just watering my babies. Wouldn't this be a really weird situation? Like a really weird conversation with someone when you are talking about your plants, but you call them my children, and then you are talking about, oh yeah, yesterday one of my children has died. And then someone who's eavesdropping is like, what the fuck? But you're just talking about your plants. Yeah, maybe I should stop talking. Let's water the plants! So as I said, time to name them. I'll make some name tags. So let's start with the smallest ones. This obviously is a little baby.
My little baby?
She looks so sweet, I don't know. Well, maybe to some she would look terrifying. Let's name it Charlotte. Charlotte. The next baby is this cactus. This plant actually came from IKEA. I bought like 3 of them.
Yoga twice a week.
3 in those little white or other colored pots, and this one grew out much bigger. So what name should I give him or her? Let's call this one Matilda. Matilda. This one, I'll call you Ziggy. I don't know why. In Dutch we call this een zaagplant, which means a soul plant. And I think I just wanted to give him a name, or her, that starts with a Z, and the first name that came up was Ziggy. No, now I'm reminded of that little kid that liked candy so much in Lazy Town. The one with the cape. It was so annoying. I won't remind you of him. Then this one is one of my favorite ones.
NANI?!
Well, everyone is my favorite. I don't have a favorite one, okay? I'll call you Summer. Let's call you Summer. Then this little guy is so cute. It reminds me of like Happy Places when I was younger. Let's call you Cece, as in like the chocolate drink. This big guy over here. You need a strong name, a name that reminds me of those stereotypical guys that are like the strongest in the circus, those bodybuilder 19th century circus people. Marcel. Marcel. My Sansevieria. Ooh, you're quite heavy. I already have a name. Louis. I don't know why. Let's go to the next bunch.
So yesterday evening, when it got dark, I usually put on my fairy lights. They're the cutest things that I have in my room. And they died, so rippin' pepperoni fairy lights.
This little one, I don't know, let's call him or her Lionel. Lionel! This little one, if the texture of the pot will take the ink of the pen, but we'll try it. I don't know if that's a real name, but Soprana sounds nice. Let's call her Soprana. I invented a name and a lot of people do that. I'll call this one Kindle, not like candle, but Kindle. Then this funny one in front of me, I'd like to call this one Aristotle, like the philosopher, but let's call it Aristotle. Let's call her Daisy, even though you're not a daisy at all. Let's call you Daisy. In Dutch we call this a pancake plant. Well, I've literally translated it from Dutch to English. Let's just call you Pancake. That's such a fun name. Pancake.
I'd like to call this one Herman. This one's the hanging one. A very lovely one. I'd like to call this one Siobhan. I really like the name though. And this little one, Finley. What about Finley? I like the name Finley.
So those were my plans. I hope you enjoyed.
Bye. Shut the hell up, bitch.